Welcome to the Crude and Cruise podcast, where revolution meet fun. A quick one on Deji and P2B. Well, I'm not a fan of both, but this is facts. Deji, you started this fight. Sometimes when you sit behind your keyboard and you say things, you don't know that there are consequences. And look, for me, Deji is not even a comrade. It's not, or whatever human rights lawyer he called himself. He's all whitewash. One thing about activism is that it is when you go close, the real comrades. Most of these guys are hustlers, and I can look at Deji and call him a hustler. A quick experience, in January when I had my issue with my former guy, and I was behind bars. Deji was one of those that came out and was talking, yeah, it's good, talking good. And I remember my younger brother reach out to him. Could you? He declined. And recently, when Ijele came out of detention, Ijele called me that please, he want me to, see him off to Deji's office to appreciate him for the role he played. Initially, I declined. I told Ijele, look, Deji, both of us are not on the same path, including Very Dark Man, because it was Deji and Very Dark Man that did that shit on me. We are not on the same path. But he insisted. He said, look, it is for him. I should just do it for him. I said, okay, well, let's go. When we got to his office, we entered his office in my usual manner. I confronted him. I said, guy, what do you do? Good, man. When I was behind bars that I expect you to stand, against oppression. You were supporting oppression. He laughed. He said that I am mad. Say me. Say me. I said, well, I felt, well, no, no be waiting, carry me come. Make I just sit down. I have my younger brother. He was there. My younger brother was there. Ijele started talking. He was telling Ijele how what they did, his fame, how they spent and spent and spent. They couldn't count the amount they spent to make sure that Ijele is out and the role they played. And I was like, look, the Ijele case, look, some of us were at the front line. Like they said, so social media, they forget. The records are there. We wrote petition to APC headquarters, Attorney General of the Federation, the human rights, all manner. As a result of that, pressure was mounted on the case, and he came out. Now, when I heard him talking about that, I didn't bother. I just sat down cool because, look, I wasn't there for him. And the intro, the way he started, I felt, no, it's not, let me not join issue with this guy. But he thought maybe because maybe it's his office or his space, or maybe he got some little change, he could just bully me. I just laugh. The next thing he started talking about religion. He doesn't talk about religion. I intercepted. I say, guy, calm down. Look, what you are saying, you are wrong. There's no way you can talk about humanity, especially in African space, without religion. And from there, he was telling me, and I told him, look, the role you played, I had to return back to the initial discourse. I said, the role you played, you are a very dark man. You guys are bad guys. You supported oppressors while I was in detention. And he said, yeah, I am crazy. I am this. I said, look, you are more crazy. Sometimes when I look at that young man, Deji, people don't know. We know. Look, the issues are in public domain. Since 2005, we know the pie case that kept you behind bars. And it's because, look, this country is not serious. If not, somebody like you shouldn't be standing in public space and be talking and be ranting as if, who are you? As a matter of fact, who are you? It's because like I said, we are in a society where things are not working. So you can buy your way, you can lobby your way, bully people, say all manner, and just get some fund and set up whatever and go through some so-called university. And he said you're a graduate, and he said set up a law firm, and you are calling yourself human rights lawyer. You're not a human rights lawyer, you're a hustler. And you remember I told you that even in your presence. So I'm not afraid of you. And like I said, you see. When courts were going on recession, you were making noise. Be careful what you say, because courts are on recession, or going on recession. If anything happened, look at you now. You're not the one now. You sue somebody and they sue you. You are ranting up and down. You are not. As a matter of fact, you're not a comrade. You are not even in a good society. Like I said, you should be used to teach children bad examples. And for me, P2B, let him go. That young man is just. You just say noisy symbol. Don't give him attention. P2B, forget him. And Deji, look, life does not begin and end with money. Whatever change you got, where your own stop, another person's own starts. Do you understand? And that day he was just, I can even contest the senator of my state and win. I have money, properties in Abuja. I can't even count them. Look at you. Don't worry. You see, this country will work, and your type will find their levels. We know you. You just hide under the umbrella of activism. We know you. We know you. And I'm not afraid of you. I'm very dark man. You guys are just bunch of nuisance, like I told you. And you know one thing? Reality is a beach. It's your turn. You explain, Taya.